Well, the question is, Brian, did anybody watch this television program this week?
AEW Dynamite, September 25th, Grand Slam. 8 to 10:05 p.m. according to...
Do you think Denny's can sue?
Are there still... I haven't seen a Denny's in years. Are they still out there?
Well, God, they're just going underground. You have to know the special knock, and you go down the flight of stairs. It's a dark hallway, and you go... Give me some Denny's.
Well, they had good French toast, I'll say that. But AEW Dynamite, 8 to 10:05 p.m. On average, watched by 700,000 viewers.
Even?
Dead even, according to this.
Well, and dead being the operative word. Well, at least they were saved the embarrassment of being in the high sixes again this week.
It's up 2% from last week, which was 687. The trailing 4 weeks, 690, so it's up 1% from that. Obviously a big success.
Big, major, big, huge. Where did they start in this journey into legendary status?
Again, these were compiled by WrestleNomics, AEW Dynamite on TBS, September 25th, 2024 for Dynamite. Why, I said Dynamite already. Quarter hour breakdown, here it is. Quarter 1, 8 to 8:15 p.m. The Nigel McGuinness live promo. They played some songs, and then Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness begins. 802,000 viewers.
Okay, then in that case, I'm willing to say that they're not going to plummet as precipitously as normal, because if they're within 100,000 of their average, they're going to do just swell.
Well, the swell continues into quarter 2, 8:15, 8:30 p.m. Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness continued. The post-match with Christian Cage, Pac, Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley. Actually, no, they skipped the Penn and Kip Sabian. The Pac Claudio Moxley thing says backstage angle. What was the angle? What did they do?
They were standing there when Christian came around and looked at him and ran off the other way, and that's the angle.
Oh. And then an ad break. 766,000 viewers.
See, I told you that's only 36,000 people they lost. That is much less than they normally lose. So they're on a path to prosperity here.
Quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. Hook versus Roderick Strong with picture-in-picture ads, and the post-match with the Undisputed Kingdom, and a show of honor for the Fuck the World Championship.
Yeah, you know, those Fuck the World people, they're always honorable.
724,000 viewers.
See, and now they're only down 78,000 from the start, and normally it's well into six figures by now, so this is a rousing return to form for these fine folks.
Well, we go now to quarter 4, 8:45 to 9 p.m. The post-match with Hook, Taz, and a retired belt. The ad break. The start of the Young Bucks versus Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay with picture-in-picture ads. 679,000 viewers.
Ouch. Okay. So now they're down 123,000, and they're going into the 9 o'clock hour with the Buckaroos in the ring, and they normally hemorrhage viewers. So did they pick any up at the top of the 9 o'clock hour, even though the Buckaroos were in the ring?
Quarter 5, the big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m. The continuation of the Bucks versus Fletcher and Ospreay with picture-in-picture ads. The conglomeration Rocky Romero backstage promo. 708,000 viewers.
Well, so they picked up 29,000 people to be only the second lowest rated quarter hour so far. But now the question becomes, when the people tuned in at the top of the hour and they were fed about another 10 minutes of the Lollipop Guild, did they turn around and head out the door again?
Well, we go to, what is this, quarter 6, 9:15 and 9:30 p.m. The Prince Nana MVP ramp angle, an ad break, and Mariah May versus Yuka Sakazaki. 638,000 viewers.
Ouch. Okay, so apparently 70,000 people said, oh, hell no. And now we are at the official lowest quarter hour of the show so far and down 164,000 people.
Well, we go to quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. The continuation of May vs. Sakazaki and the post-match with Willow Nightingale and Mina Shirakawa, an ad break, and the start of Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin. 615,000 viewers.
Ouch. So even though they knew that it was safe because the Buckaroos had already come and gone, apparently they're as confused as we are about why they wanted to see Plummer versus Darby.
Well, that match continues into quarter 8. I remind you, we have a 6-minute overrun. Quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 p.m. Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin continued picture-in-picture ads. 684,000 viewers. 6-minute overrun, including the post-match with Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, Marina Shafir, Bryan Danielson, Private Party, and Commander. 708,000 viewers.
Okay, so apparently they did want to see poor old Darby. They just had to hide and make sure that the Buckaroos were gone. They picked up, what is this? 69,000 people from quarter 7 to quarter 8. So we discount the overrun because it's usually down. In this case, it's up, but only 24,000 people. That's people tuning in for the next fucking show. They started again strong and couldn't stop the people from leaving. They came back pretty much only at the end after they knew that all the rest of this caca was over with.
That's an accomplishment. Because you know what? There's been a lot of weeks where the main event stuff was the last segment into the overrun and people left. Bryan Danielson, Swerve Strickland, a bunch of things.
They like Darby.
I mean, again, it didn't go up to 850 or anything. But that match, it went from 615 and the overrun ended at 708. So that's better than everything else driving people away.
Oh, speaking of driving people away, we may have driven our listeners away with this. It's way too much. We need to cut back on this.
All right, and we shall do that right now.
Because we're done with it.